Hayden.
I'm Tanner.
And we're going to ask people around the school what they know about money and politics.
And the specific questions that we're going to ask are, what is a super PAC? How much money do they think super PACs spend each election cycle? And also whether they think super PACs represent the interests of the average voter. I'm Mr. Schweitzer, and I'm going to ask him a few questions about super PACs. What do you think a super PAC is?
A super PAC is a group of individuals, corporations, businesses that want to raise money not specifically for, not for a specific candidate, but I would say to get their views or opinions expressed. So they can have influence on the election without, going with a specific candidate.
How much money do you think all super PACs combined spend each?
Way too much. I would guess it's I'm sure it's easily in the billions of dollars. It's a tremendous amount of money.
Right. And do you think super PACs represent the interests of everyday average citizens?
Absolutely not. I think one of the biggest problems with elections today, there's just too much money. And you see that going on right now, with Trump and Hillary. I mean, they have such tremendous amounts of finances behind them. It makes it so challenging for anybody else to even get their opinion heard because they're just overwhelmed with the amount of cash that's out there.
Okay. Facts. So, what do you think a super PAC is?
I have no idea.
How much money do you think all the super PACs spend each election?
300,000.
Right. Right. And do you think that super PACs represent the interests of the everyday voter?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm Tanner. I'm here with the president of the Young Republicans Club, Eric Bush, and I'm asking a few questions about super PACs. What do you think a super PAC is?
A super PAC is a political action committee, which is not affiliated with a campaign, but still designed to support a campaign and spend a large amount of money in excess of the contribution limits to run commercials and essentially bolster that campaign.
How much money do you think super PACs spend each election cycle?
I don't know the exact figure, billions for sure. I would guess probably somewhere around 4 billion.
Okay. And do you think that super PACs represent the interests of the everyday voter?
I think it really kind of depends. There's a lot of different political action committees. There's labor union super PACs, which certainly at least attempt to represent laborers. And I mean, there are some grassroots donors to the super PACs, probably for the most part that are funded by really wealthy people. So in that sense, I mean, it is mostly the voice of probably larger donors.
Thanks.
All right, I'm here with Mr. Bornstein. So, Mr. B, what do you think a super PAC is?
I don't have a technical definition, but I see it as a money-raising political action committee that's usually purpose-specific.
Right.
So.
How much do you think all super PACs together spend annually?
Too damn much.
Too damn much. That's
Yeah, I
a
don't even have a number, but too damn much.
Yeah, and do you think it benefits the average person?
I do not.
All right.
I think that the Citizens United, money equals free speech argument that Senator McConnell makes is undermines democracy. I think it undermines Jeffersonian democracy.
Cool. So I have with me Sterling and Tristan. All right. So boys, I got a question for you. How much money do you think a super PAC spends in a year?
A lot.
Oh no. You got a number for me?
Probably like 1,000.
1,000? All right. What is a super PAC? Do you know that? No. And do you think they have their best interests at heart for people like you?
No, because I don't know.
All right. Good stuff. Thanks, Max. So, what do you think a super PAC is?
Well, from what I know, it's people who have nothing to do with an election who gather money, most likely usually from special interest groups to support the candidate of their choosing. They get to spend the money on anything they want to, and that they basically will do things with the money that maybe is not supported by the candidate, even though it might be for a candidate. Okay.
All right. And how much money do you think all super PACs spend in an election cycle?
All of them?
Combined, yes.
Ooh. I would say it's in the billions of dollars.
All right. And do you think that super PACs represent the interests of the everyday citizen?
Absolutely not. Personally, I think that only the strongest and wealthiest and the people who support special interest are the ones that really get the money. I don't like the way the elections are financed. The way the elections are financed, it's totally unfair to the regular Joe. There are probably lots of people that would make really good presidents that never even think about running because they know well there's no way they can ever finance it. It would be great if there was some way that, I'm not in support of public financing of campaigns, no, but it would be great if there was a way that someone who is not a millionaire could run for office, just like they did, a couple hundred years ago or 100 years ago.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Good. As you can see, people either don't like super PACs or they have no clue what they are and how much they would spend.
And you can see on both sides of the spectrum, whether you're a staunch liberal or a really big conservative, you can see that they don't view that this is in the best interest of the common citizen.
And we're going to show you our plan on how we're planning to fix this.